right, here we go with this month in Teams for September. So today we've brought in Call Tower, and they specialize in Microsoft Teams calling. So our speaker today is Rafael Renteria. He's a channel director. I had a whole list of things that Teams couldn't do, and Call Tower filled all those voids. So if you have anything around phone and you want to go to Teams, they can make that happen for you. So without any more, here's Rafael. He's going to introduce Call Tower and their solution for Teams Voice.
Great, thank you for the introduction. I hope everyone can hear me okay. I appreciate the opportunity today and talking about Call Tower and Call Tower in Teams. I know, let me kind of jump right into the presentation here. A little bit about who's Call Tower. See, many of you may be thinking, well, why Call Tower? I know Tim just said it best about, there's some feature gaps that Microsoft has, right? They can't do things like overhead paging, door phones, door buzzers, contact center, things like that. And that's where Call Tower really shines. As far as our solutions go, Microsoft is top of mind, right? That's something that we want to talk about today. So talking about Teams, kind of going back to 2008 when we partnered with them, we actually had our own hosted Skype for Business. We still have that solution. So a lot of our customers do have a migration path going to Teams though. As far as Microsoft goes, to really validate Call Tower in this space, Call Tower is the only company globally to provide direct routing as a service to the Department of Defense and all their governmental contractors. So if any of you on today's call happens to be using the GCC high licensing and you want to use Teams for telephony or for audio conferencing, Call Tower is the only company that is authorized with the Department of Defense to provide direct routing. Not even Microsoft can do it. I'm a visual person, so when explaining how we're connected to Microsoft, I love showing this slide because today if a call comes in, hits the PSTN, which is the public switching telephone network, it rides over your internet connection into Call Tower. And Call Tower, we see that number is pointing to Teams. We hand it off through our session border controllers, which are hosted in the Microsoft data centers, talking to Teams. So Teams is processing the call. We accept the call, we pass the call to Microsoft, and then Microsoft is the one that is doing the transfer, doing the connection. Every time you put somebody on hold, mute, or they get your voicemail, it's all Microsoft. As far as our deployments and that, questions come up with what's your time frame? Microsoft has a portal that you can enter all your phone numbers, and then you just kind of wait for the process to go through, and it's a self-install. It's very little support, very little training in that. With Call Towers, you can see we have a dedicated implementation manager who will go through this with you, and basically we just spelled out everything from signature to port. So basically from the signature all the way to port is typically about that 30 to 45 days. Anybody who's on the call today, if you have multiple locations, if you have a lot of users, let's say 1,000+ users, yeah, you could probably fall closer to the 60 days. But if you're, a 100-person office, that's a 30, easy 40 days, again, from signature to port. We are a Microsoft shop. We work with Peters and Associates to get you set up on the tenant. We offer the training, and basically we know what we're saying. We've got Microsoft engineers on staff that work with Peters and Associates. So having them provide the licensing, having Call Tower assist them and making sure that we are auditing your licenses to make sure everything is accurate, from audio conferencing. Do you have the right phone system? Do you have meeting room licenses that are needed? Common area on that, but we are definitely work with them.